The real difference between South Korea and the North Korea is its own leadership. And we have Kim in the North Korea, and in South North Korea is particularly categorized with the story of poverty, while the South Korea is that of wealth. Now you understand that a lot of things rise and falls on leadership, even including business. So most of the times I keep thinking, what will make the business terrain in Africa different from that which is in the Western world? And I've got to say that very simply, it is one, leadership, the practices and the approach to businesses. So as an entrepreneur, there's a continuous pressure of getting results, and this result is limited by so many things I can say. One of them is the knowledge of sales, marketing, planning, the effort that is needed, and then what I would say, the needed brain to get the result for businesses delivered in Africa. Now, if you look at it, most businesses in Africa surround themselves on two major strengths, which is the efforts they are putting to make the business work and the sales they are trying to make. So every shop, every entrepreneur, every business owner concentrates itself on making effort to make the business work. The business must work, the business must work. But incidentally, that's not what counts for results in business. There's a lot of need for effort, there's a lot of need for sales. But besides that, what of the planning? Necessary forecasting of business, studying the plans of the business would do 50% of the work. Effort, as much as important, is comparing someone that is pushing revenue on wheelbarrow to someone that is using intellectual power, which is the knowledge of studies, to get results. So if you are engaging all your energy for business to be mainly effort and just trying to get something done by way of you've put in the energy, you go to the shop in the morning, open the shop, make sure you you dust the counter, make sure you clean up the shelves and arrange the goods, the products on the shelves, and so on, and then you feel I am doing business. The perspiration is not equal to the revenue. You may sweat, you may get the feeling of working, but it's not compared to having the right planning set up for that business, because there's a place in mental energy that stands for the release of results, and we are mostly, I think, a greater percent of our result comes from our mental capacity. So you need to put down strength a little on what you know, because the world is changing very fast. The world is changing very fast. There's an analysis that was made concerning technology inputs, whereby Warren Buffett's company was measured, S&P was measured, and then the technology company called RAND was also measured. Now it was noticed that while if you invest $1 in 1988 in the Warren Buffett's company, which is mainly, for instance, like Coca-Cola, you invested a dollar there. As at 2020, you will have an average of $42. If you invested in S&P, you have $152. Then if you invested that same amount of money in the technology industry, you would have gotten 44,000, and that was massive. That insight was given by Beth David of Valuetainment. So I want to encourage you that business, as much as you are making so much effort in it, you should also consider the other factors which I have mentioned, which is preparations, which has to do with planning, and you have a consistent or you have a concise planning in what is called the business plan. Having a good business plan will go a long way to help you deliver the best value for your business. So as an entrepreneur, steer up your actions and get the best result by doing what is needful. Thank you very much.